طيب الشيخ إن شاء الله تفضل إن شاء الله تعالى.
إن شاء الله. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. اللهم لك الحمد على نعمك العظيمة وآلائك الجسيمة، ونصلي ونسلم على عبدك ورسولك محمد النبي الأمين وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين. Brothers and sisters, once again it's my pleasure to welcome you to another series episode. It's a beautiful dua I want to share with you, a prophetic dua that has been passed on to us by his beloved wife Aisha radiallahu anha, Aisha Siddiqa, the truthful one. Aisha radiallahu anha was looking for the Prophet at night because he went to bed with her. Then after an hour or so he was missing, and Aisha radiallahu anha was looking for him, and then he found him prostrate in the mosque. It's another occasion that she has narrated. In this time the Prophet ﷺ is once again in his intimate communion with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in prostration, and he's reciting this beautiful dua, a dua of communion with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The beauty of this dua is, it's actually the Prophet is acting upon the ayah that Allah has beautiful names. Call upon him, implore his mercy by invoking them. So in this dua, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam is teaching us to implore and seek the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala by invoking not only the attributes of Jalal, the might and glory and power and majesty, but also the attributes of beauty and grace and forgiveness. So he combines both of this. So he's seeking refuge with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and protection, seeking protection with him by invoking the mercy, the pleasure and the love of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You may call it the beauty of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. From his wrath, his attributes of justice and punishment. You see, Obi Mu'afatika, and his forgiveness from his punishment, and the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam by invoking these names of Jalal and Jamal, the Prophet is also inspired to recognize that he cannot praise Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala enough, that no one can exhaust praising Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because he is beyond all human descriptions, human language. So he is leaving it to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that let Allah be praised as he has chosen to praise himself. Reflect deeply on this and imagine how Rasulullah's heart sallallahu alaihi wasallam always overflowing with that sense of deep reverence and awe and fear of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So as believers, we need to be inspired by reading this dua and reflecting on them, and then internalize, imbibing the deep spiritual meanings as much as possible. And that is the purpose of this series. You may think that we are bringing one after the other dua. Some of them have repetitions. No, understand, they are there for us to read and reflect and imbibe that spiritual dimension of Islam. May Allah bless me and you. And let me once again remind you, share this with as many of your circle of family and friends, so that you gain tremendous rewards, like nothing unique, nothing comparable to the rewards we gain by sharing the legacy of the Prophet, the authentic knowledge of Islam. Allahumma a'udhu bi ridaka min sakhatik wa bi mu'afatika min uqubatik wa a'udhu bika minka la uhsi sana'an alayk anta kama athnayta ala nafsik. اللهم أعوذ برضاك من سخطك وبمعافاتك من عقوبتك وأعوذ بك لا أحصي ثناء عليك أنت كما أثنيت على نفسك. اللهم أعوذ برضاك من سخطك وبمعافاتك من عقوبتك وأعوذ بك منك لا أحصي ثناء عليك أنت كما أثنيت على نفسك. O Allah, I seek refuge in your pleasure from your wrath and in your forgiveness from your punishment. I seek refuge in you from you. I cannot praise you enough. You are as you have praised yourself. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless me and you and honor me and you to fill our hearts with that sense of awe and reverence for the Lord, and to be always engaged, our mind and tongue supple and engaged with the remembrance of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, with dhikrullah. أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله لي ولكم والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.